Good afternoon and welcome to this final episode of OTECH PROS Roundtables with founders around the world. It's a distinct honor to have you all here today with us. I want to thank you on behalf of my brothers, Oliver, Collins, and Vincent. We thank you for being part of us throughout the past year. With you, with your help, we've been able to give hope and optimism throughout the years to all our founders. So that is why today we call upon you to join us as we go towards the end of the year to express your warmest holiday, to share your warmest holiday greetings and also a reflection of, the past year. We know the past year has been very challenging to us, to say the least. As we also heard from our founder, Mr. Ash, we did have some insider threat during the course of this year. An insider threat is one of the company's worst nightmare. It's like you have an enemy that's working within, and everything that you do, this enemy is only trying to drag you down. We also talked a lot this year about resilience and endurance. Those were the two recurring themes that I can recall from the past year. The resilience of our founder, Mr. Ash, to be able to pull us out, even in the midst of all the issues that were going on, pull us out, get us on to where we are, doing exactly what he needs to do, get the company back. He told us, I've taken the company back and have control. And because of Ash Mufara, we stand. We stand and we're going towards the end of this year, very, very, very hopeful, with hopeful optimism. So I thank you all for joining us. We're going to begin our discussion with the one and only friend of ours of this show. I think he's the one who he's appeared here more than everybody else. Our one and only brother Mike Ellis. I'd like to start with him so that he sets the stage for us. Just give us your own your own reflections, your thoughts, how you see anything, brother Mike. Just take it. I know you always take it in your own dimension. So please, brother Mike, the floor is yours.
Yeah, no, thanks, Bob. And always, this is one of my favorite places to be, simply because we have so many gorgeous women here. It's a good place to be. But I got a message from Oliver the other night, and he talked about what you all were going to be talking about and reflecting about what's happened over the last year or so. And since there's so many things going on, and when I heard Oliver, my mind just started spinning. I mean, there's so many things to talk about. And hopefully I can be succinct and don't jump all over the place. But I wanted to start with each and every one of us and what we think about and controlling what we think about. And that's different from mindset. It really is. What you think about is something you can control, period. Whether it's negative, whether it's positive, whether it's happy, whether it's sad, wherever you take your mind during the day, the week, the month, the year, that's where you will go, and that's where your mindset will come from. And obviously, if you've listened to any of the people on this panel today, you have maybe just a rudimentary understanding of where we are and where we're going. And that when I talk about controlling your mindset, my mind always goes to virtue. What is virtuous in this world? And I know for a lot of people, that term is an abstraction. It's like, well, yeah, I kind of know what it means, but does it really exist? Oh, yeah, it really exists, virtue. And the reason I go there, and it's the reason I'm still here, it's the reason I came in 5.5 years ago, it is why I've planted my flag here. Ash Mufara. He is the epitome of virtue, honest, clean, ethical. Marty, Dan, and I, Chris, all of you here, most of your lives have been looking for something that you can get involved with, that's something that's bigger than you, something that is going to be very, very special as Mr. Mufara unrolls what he's going to roll out, and knowing that it is virtuous. We're doing the right thing. We are coming in. We will change lives. And as you think about that, if you don't get positive, if you don't feel good about yourself, you need to think a little bit more, because it's a really, really good place to be. So virtue is one of those terms. Keep it in the back of your mind, guys. Everything that Mr. Mufareh does has to do with virtue. It has to do with doing the right thing. That's what he's doing right now. Now, let's talk about that a little. And Bob, if I go long, just cut me off. But I've been here for a couple of weeks. You know, when I think about virtue, when I think about Mr. Mufareh, when I think about what people are thinking about, again, you decide what you want to think about. If you're thinking about a time when Mr. Mufareh is going to bring this out, man, you're on the wrong wavelength. Because what that does, I don't know when Mr. Mufareh is going to bring this out. I don't know if it's days, weeks, months. I don't know. I don't care. I really don't. I know he's doing everything he can to get this out so that we can really, really enjoy the fruits of his labor and our labor. That's a done deal. I don't think about that. If you're thinking about a time frame, and I understand that, it comes into my mind every once in a while, I just get rid of it because I know it's going to be sooner than later. Okay. And that's all I need to know. I don't need to know the exact date and time when Mr. Mufareh is going to come out and give us the go ahead. I don't need to know that. I know he's going to do that. And again, I think it's sooner than later. So I don't think about that. And you know, most of the time I'm by myself and my mind is just spinning. I don't talk to that many people during the week. I'm not a loner, but I listen more than I talk. And I'm always listening to what's going on in the world. And I'm in the camp that, you know, some people say, don't look at anything else. Just keep it on passive, Mr. Mufareh. I'm not that way. I look at everything. And I'll give you a good example. And again, it's a really, really good thing. It keeps your mind positive. A few days ago, I found a product. This product is awesome. And let me give you a little description. Maybe you'll see the correlation between what Mr. Mufareh is doing and what I found. It's a product that has global appeal. Everybody in the world wants this product, even if they don't know it yet. So the market is massive. It is a multi-billion-dollar market. They're honest. They're honest to a point where the description of their product is real. It's nothing like what Mr. Mufareh is doing. Believe me, it's not even a fraction of it. But it's a really, really good product. It's a tech product, and it has tremendous security. And I mentioned this to some people in my family, and they go, "Oh, so you're leaving Unpassive. You're leaving Mr. Mufareh. You're moving on to another product." I just looked at him and I said, "Well, no, that wasn't the point. The point was that Mr. Mufareh, he's bringing us an automated marketing platform with AI, with traffic, that we can come in and put other companies on top of it. And if you have a really, really good product, you can market that product within Mr. Mufareh's business. It's another stream of revenue. That's all it was for me. And obviously, because it's in the tech field, I would always run everything through Mr. Mufareh to see if he's not coming out with that same product, and he probably is. But it's really, really important to keep an open mind, to keep it broad, understanding what Mr. Mufareh has done for us. And then it's okay to look at other things. It really is, because those things, if Mr. Mufareh isn't going to develop them, maybe you bring them on. And because it's a worldwide audience, what do you think is going to happen? It's something everybody needs. It's kind of like everything Mr. Mufareh is bringing out. What do you think is going to happen? For me, it's just an easy way to market another product and bring in another stream of revenue. But in no way does it eliminate what Mr. Mufareh is doing in the business we're going to have. The other thing that you can start to contemplate and think, and I know many people already do, and I'll say this, Bob, and then I'll turn it back over to you just very quickly. I think it's really important for people to understand this. Know your business and know what you can do with your business. You know, when Marty or Chris or Jeanne or some of the other people come in and they talk about Unpassive and what Mr. Mufareh is going to be offering, it is unlimited. That's real, guys. And what does that mean to the people that are listening to us? If you understand your business, if you understand the numbers of your, that's why I love numbers so much. They don't lie to us. If you know the numbers that we're involved with right now, understanding that it is unlimited, and then understanding you have unlimited capacity to do what you want with those numbers because of what Mr. Mufara is giving us on a silver platter. All of a sudden, when this strikes your mind and you see it and you go, wow, okay, I want to come in, I want to make $500 a month. And by the way, for a lot of people, that's a lot of money. I want to make $500 a month. When you start to understand the numbers, when you start to understand it's unlimited, when you understand because of that, you become unlimited, you can do whatever you want. And $500, and I mean this sincerely, guys, $500, you can do that in 30 days. Done, 30 days around the world. Now, for me, $500 is a big deal. Why? Because I'm passive is limited. If I can bring in $500 the first month, what do you think I can do? What do you think you can do in a year's time? And this is all understanding your business, controlling your thoughts, and focusing on what Mr. Mufara is giving to us and understanding what you can do with the products that Mr. Mufara is putting right in front of us. This was a really, really exciting year. Everything that happened, I just got pumped about. Even when Mr. Mufara got knocked to the gutter, that was the best thing that could have ever happened to what Mr. Mufara was developing and what he has developed today. Again, that's another thing. Once you start to understand what happened, and Mr. Mufara is going to come out and explain that in great depth, I believe. But what I think I know and what happened, it was awesome, even though Mr. Mufara had to go through the gutter to reach where we are today. So control your thoughts. That's what gives you the mindset, and keep it very, very, you have so many things to be grateful for right now. And because we are where we're at moving forward, it's going to get even better, guys. Bob, I'll turn it back over to you. There's so much to say about the topic you've brought in today, Bob. I know everybody's just going to wow us today. Go ahead, Bob.
Thank you, brother Mike. Thank you. I mean, the few things that I got from you really quickly, you said the virtue is why I plant my flag here, says Mike Ellis. Virtue is why I plant my flag here. Ash Mufara is an honorable man. I believe that's why we are all here. And then you also said, I listen to what is happening around the world. That's a very loaded statement, guys. If you understand and you know what is happening around the world, especially in the tech area, Ash Mufara is positioning himself to come in as what my brother Oliver says, perfect timing. When he gets in, guys, there's going to be a jolt, a massive jolt around the world. You also talk about a global product. That's a possible global product. Yes, Mr. Ash has told us anything that is needed is going to make it, right? And we should all control our thoughts. So I'm going to call on our sister. I'm sorry, Narelle, I did not notify you. Sometimes I say I'm going to notify you and then I forget. But I want to call on Narelle because she's all the way in Australia. It's about 3 a.m. at her time. I don't want her to fall asleep on us. So, but after Narelle speaks, then brother Chris Johnson is going to come out and, give us his own holiday wishes and reflections. So, Lady Narelle, please tell
Thank you
us,
so
give
much.
us your reflections and
Thank you so
wishes.
much, Bob. Can you hear me okay? Yeah, cool. I'm running on hotspot at the moment, so we're waiting on a technician to come out and fix the internet. Anyway, besides that, thank you so much for having me here and allowing me on the panel. I really, really appreciate it. And I firstly want to say a big Merry Christmas from Australia, New Zealand, and the surrounding islands to each and every one of our On Passive family. I think it's really important. We had our Christmas party over here on Wednesday evening here, early morning in the US. It was just a nice little tribute of bringing people together that are still connected. You know, there are people sitting in the background, and we do understand that. Some of them are negative. Some of them are just waiting. Some of them let you know what you should be doing or what Ash should be doing. And we have to and we have to deal with that when they do come in, because that's who we are. We are the people who stand up, and we are the people who love and support Ash with everything that he has done for us. One of the things, so thank you for that. One of the things I wanted to bring up was resilience. When we talk about resilience, now I want to ask everyone to think about this, because in our lives, it doesn't matter who you are, what age you are, you have been through tough times. There have been tough times in your life, whether it's a relationship breakup, whether it's something that's happened, a death in the family. Those things are sad, but they're still tough times. And we have to find somewhere inside of us that character, that the strength to be able to pick ourselves back up. How many times have we done it in our lives? You know, I like to always incorporate the audience to think about things. I think it's nice to put things out there that they think about. You know, you've been through tough times. How did you cope with that? How did you come through that? You know, because you came through, because you're here. I came through. I hit rock bottom many, many times in my life for many traumatic instances in my life. And the strength that comes sometimes is inside of you. Your happiness is inside of you. Your ability to be able to pick yourself up, look in the mirror and go, I can do this, okay, is inside of you. Now, what helps you and supports you are the people that you have around you. So what we found in On Passive was a massive family of brothers and sisters that came together and said, hey, I'm here to uplift you, not to criticize you, not to put you down, not to, you know, make racial discrepancies or anything about anybody, whether they're black, white, Brent, or, you know, whatever. You know, Marty says it doesn't matter what you look like, where you come from, what country you are coming from. Yes, some countries have it a little bit tougher than others, and we're sorry for that, you know, but Ash knows that. Ash knows that. And that's why he made On Passive. That's why he brought this to the people like you and me, you know, the common people that know that they have a heart because they have been through tough times. Because if you haven't been through tough times, you don't have that. I don't know anybody actually that hasn't had something go wrong in their life, tough time where they've had to pick themselves up. But I want to say to everybody out there, you can do this. You have the strength inside of you. You have an amazing On Passive family that will stand with you. Sometimes you need to reach your hand out and say, hey, I need help. I need to be uplifted. I need some loving. And you guys do that to me many times. You know, it's hard. It's hard when you stand alone sometimes. And I'm not saying I stand alone over here. There are many people within, or many founders within Australia, New Zealand. But my, I suppose my duty, what I felt was responsible for me to stand up for my country and say, hey, here we are. This is Australia and New Zealand, and we've got beautiful surrounding islands and beautiful people that also have a heart. So thank you so much for allowing me to share, Bob. I'm not quite sure whether I was on point, but I think people need to understand that they are tough inside. You keep getting up and keep getting up, just as Ash has had to do as well. But he's supported by so many of us. That just stand beside him and with him and say, we're here for you, you know, so everybody here can do that for another person. So thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Narelle. Thank you. And greetings to our folks in Australia and New Zealand area. Thank you for staying up this late. Yes, you talked about criticism. Yes, we should accept criticism, constructive criticism, not vitriolic conjectures of something you have no idea about. We will not accept that. But constructive criticism, why not? You know, let us just stay together, keep our founder at heart. We're going to call on our brother Chris Johnson to come on, and then maybe after that, I hope Francine has gotten something. We can have Francine just give us a summary of what she's heard so far. Brother Chris, over to you, sir. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas, Uncle Bob. Merry Christmas, Oliver, Vincent. Collins, I want to thank you for having me here again. You guys are amazing. Everyone on the panel. Mr. Mike, very good. You made me follow Narelle. I'm not sure why, because that's a tough one. She knows I love how much she's done over there in New Zealand and how much all of you done. I seen Collins. I asked him early this morning, what's the topic today? Always, because I gotta, you want to think a little bit, and he writes me holiday wishes and reflections. I thought he was just wishing me Merry Christmas. Oh, okay. Now let me look at this again. Holiday wishes and reflections. Well, I have a lot to reflect on. 4 years, I'll go back, but the last 7 months is what I really reflect on. And it takes me, and it reminds me a lot about my life, of my downs and my ups and my middles, and it's always good. I had a gentleman just probably 5 minutes before this webinar started, and he said, Chris, I'm a poor man. I'm financially in trouble. And I said, Ash knows this. This is why he's doing what he's doing. This is why he's building this amazing company, because he knows the cries and the woes of the world. He saw it. And one thing he pushes all the time is, I care about you. I've met a few people in my life that care about people, but not this much. Above and beyond, there's people right now, and Merry Christmas to all of you, that are, sometimes Christmas isn't always a happy thing because they have kids and maybe they can't afford presents. And so I brought one over here. This one is going to my son-in-law. I don't know if you can see it. Probably can't see it because of the background. It's a present. There it is. It's a present. But you know what? None of you know what's in this present. None of you. Only I know. I wrapped it. Horrible wrap job. I'm terrible at that. But I wrapped it up because I want to give it to my son-in-law. To all the individuals that are listening right now that maybe feel the stress or the strain because of the holiday, and maybe you couldn't get things for your kids or your wife. Number one, the most important thing on Christmas is family, just being together. And it takes people a long time to realize that it's not always about the gifts. It's about spending time with your family, getting together, forgetting maybe some of the bad things that happened in your life for the last year, and realizing that things are going to change, staying together. Now, I tell those individuals, again, Ash Mafar did this because he knows what you're going through. He understands that. And anyone that thinks that they don't have Christmas presents under the tree, Ash Mafar has got a really big Christmas present for all of us. And it's a gift. And it's not a gift that's going to last, for a couple hours after you open it, or a week or a month. It's going to be lifetime. I got 2 great gifts in my life. One from God, he gave me life. And one for Ash Mafara, who gave me the ability to come on and talk about something that's so great. To find people and to understand people's situations and problems, and let them know that, man, there's something really beautiful coming your way. And it's wrapped a lot prettier than when I wrapped. Let me tell you that. But you do have a present under your tree. And I want you to think like that. We wait all year for a birthday present or a Christmas present, and we don't really know what's in that gift wrap. And I'm going to let y'all know, none of you know what present Ash Mafar has wrapped for all of us, and what it took to wrap that present and package it. It took an army of people. It took an army of love. It took sacrifices. A lot of things people don't think about. The one thing that I will say about Ash Mafara is the sacrifices that he has made for not his family, which he has, for not just us, but for the world. Anyone could come into this. Anyone. And if you look at this panel, we got different colors, different shapes, gender, religions. And we're all sitting here talking about the great gift that's coming our way through a guy named Ash Mafara. I can't tell you how merry my Christmas is every day. Thankful of allowing me to get on here and talk about something that's so great. Never had that opportunity before. I've never had that opportunity before to spread something that's so much love in it and heart, to know that every one of us are going to change people's lives. I think about what's going on in the world right now with wars, and I watch a lot of videos and see kids, their parents are gone because of just stupid wars. I can't stand them. And what we're going to do for those individuals in the future, and what we've done for those individuals right now that are part of this, that have maybe family members over there. You are going to change people's lives through a beautiful dream that Ash Mafara created over 20 years ago. And he's worked diligently on every single thing for us. And I tell people, don't forget that. When I wake up in the morning, I thank God, first thing. And then I thank God for Ash Mafara for what he's doing and what he's going through. My life is pretty simple. All I got to do is get up and talk in the morning about something I believe in. Do I get beat up once in a while? Sure I do. I get beat up with more sad stories, which I want to hear because it humbles me, because I know I got a lot of work to do. I know I got a lot more things that I got to talk about. But when we talk about this company, we're talking about your woes, your pains, your suffering. And Ash Mafara has got a present for you, for all of us, that will last a lifetime. And it will change the colors of the world. As Narelle and Marty always say, get out your paintbrush. I got news for you. Ash Mafara's got a paintbrush for all of us too. Because we are about to change the world for the better and forget about these nasty wars. Right now, we got people sitting on the panel that maybe 5 years ago, I'm not going to sit down with them. But all I see is love and patience and kindness, no matter who we are. You can't beat that. Sherry Dershowitz would say, drop the mic. Tell you what, I don't want to drop the mic, Sherry. I want to keep screaming about how great this company and this man is that created this company. Uncle Bob, Merry Christmas to you and your family, my OTECH brother. Well, OTECH Pros, you're my OTECH brothers. I appreciate everything you guys have done. You've taught me a lot of things. I'm not sure I taught you anything, but you taught me a lot, and that's all that counts. But I love everyone, and God bless all of you, and I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful holiday, regardless what your situation. It's going to be great because you do have a present under that tree. Merry Christmas, everybody. Uncle Bob, back to you.
Merry Christmas, brother Chris. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, bro. You started by telling us to spend time with our family. This is the holiday season. Is that time of the year? Yes. All of us. And Ash Mufara has created this global family for all of us. You said Ash Mufara has a gift for each and every one of us. And that gift is not a gift that you come today, you open it and it's gone. No. Imagine having a Christmas tree with a gift on that tree every day. That's what Mr. Ash has created for us, and what it takes to create that gift for you, that present. Love, compassion, hope, endurance, sacrifice, everything. Mr. Ash Mufara has put it down on the line so that every day you come to that tree, there's a gift there for you guys. That's what our founder has done for us. Sister Francine, please, can you put everything that we've heard so far in context? And then after you do that, we'll go to the big dog in the house, Brother Marty. Is going to come and give us his own holiday wishes and reflection. But first, let's hear from Sister Francine.
Merci Bob. Ce soir, nous sommes venus surtout parce que c'est la période des fêtes et que nous voulons célébrer avec tout le monde la période des fêtes. Donc, nous souhaitons la bienvenue et célébrons pour toute l'année que nous venons de passer. Célébrons ce temps ensemble. Nous sommes dans la gratitude pour cela. Donc, Mike Ellis a commencé en disant que la période est bonne et qu'il aime beaucoup ça, mais il a insisté sur notre état d'esprit, la positivité, l'esprit positif, l'esprit constructif. Et Mike Ellis nous a rappelé une valeur, celle de la vertu. Il a dit que la vertu est toujours une valeur de notre temps et que s'il est toujours là, c'est parce qu'il croit en la vertu de notre PDG qui change des vies. Donc, nul ne sait le jour ou l'heure, mais Monsieur Moufar sortira avec quelque chose et c'est un temps précieux. Ensuite, nous avons eu une autre sœur d'Australie qui nous a parlé, Narelle, et Narelle a parlé du grand cœur, l'amour qui nous unit, et elle est très touchée du fait que nous nous retrouvons sans discrimination. On ne distingue pas qui est d'où, qui vient d'où, mais nous sommes une seule personne, un seul cœur, ce qui nous a permis de tenir jusqu'à présent. Elle a rappelé qu'elle venait d'un pays, l'Australie et la Nouvelle-Zélande, où les gens ont un grand cœur. Elle apprécie de faire partie de ce pays-là et qu'il y a des pays qui souffrent un peu plus, mais nous ne les oublions pas, ils font partie de nous, ils sont là parmi nous. Et nous devons accepter donc la critique constructive parce que ce n'est pas toujours négatif lorsqu'on critique quelqu'un. Retrouvons derrière cette critique ce qui peut nous permettre de nous propulser et d'avancer. Ensuite, Chris Johnson vient de nous rappeler que la période que nous traversons, c'est la période des fêtes de fin d'année, la période de Noël où les familles se retrouvent. Nous sommes une première famille à On Passive. C'est beau que nous soyons là. Il y a des personnes qui souffrent et ces personnes-là, elles font aussi partie de notre famille et H est en train de travailler dans l'ombre pour leur permettre de passer des bons moments. Il a dit que il nous faut de l'endurance, il nous faut connaître de l'endurance et que le plus beau cadeau, ce n'est pas celui qui est dans un paquet posé au pied du sapin, mais c'est la valeur, le contenu qu'on met dans ce cadeau qui est important et c'est le temps que nous passons avec ceux que nous aimons, le temps que nous leur consacrons. C'est très important et H est là pour changer les vies, pas seulement de ceux qui sont dans On Passive, mais par extrapolation, les vies de tous ceux qui sont autour de nous dans le monde. Et il travaille dur pour cela. Merci beaucoup, Bob.
Je vous en prie. Merci, merci. So we're going to hear from our one and only the big brother in the house, Brother Marty. But after Brother Marty comes, then one of the people that have been very eager to hear from this episode, Jeanne Alleva, is going to come up immediately after Brother Marty. So Brother Marty, thank you for being you. Thank you for everything that you've done. We hear you, we see you, we feel you, we love you. So please give us your own wishes that you have for us and the reflections that you may have throughout the past year. Over to you, bro.
All right, all right, all right. Merry Christmas, everybody. And by the way, AI Francine, you sound better than the original people. So that was pretty cool. Anyway, looking back on this year, it's pretty hard to divide years for me because I don't even know what day it is usually. But resilience is, to put it lightly. I mean, to put it lightly. But what I love about the company, and this goes with mindset, not mindset, what you think. We have control of what we think, flat out. Mike's right. During the worst times, not just this year, but the last 6 years, is when we do the most. The most happens. Like 2020, pandemic, everybody's down and out. You can't go to family, you can't travel, whatever happened, blah, blah, blah. We grew by close to 1 million people a year. In June, something bad happened. We don't know all the details. I know one thing. When the smoke cleared, this man from Florida come walking out of the smoke. And that's all I needed to see. He never went anywhere. He's fighting. He's a fighter. And during those months, I believe many, many people, everybody I know, and I'm passive, has grown probably more in the worst 6 months than they did the whole year before. Flat out. I see it all the time. And that's a good thing, because when bad things happen, good people grab something to keep things going. They don't throw rocks at people. They actually build people up, because they're going, look, we don't know what happened, but brothers and sisters, let's get together and keep forging forward. That's exactly what happened. And by the way, none of this goes unseen by Mr. Mufara, flat out. He's probably watching this. He always knows what's going on. You know, people say, well, I haven't seen him. I don't know what's going on. But I want everybody to remember something. Nobody likes hanging out with founders more than Mr. Mufara. So there's a reason. Now you might say, what is that reason? Doesn't matter. It's good enough. The reason is good enough. And we'll know one day everything we need to know. He never left. He's always there. And I would recommend to people when you think it's the worst time, find something to make it better. Focus on something that you can do to keep marching forward. A lot happened since June. We started focusing on shine the light. A lot of people were doing it. I think it was a big deal. We met new people. I did. In 7 months, I met more new people than I did the whole year before, because the same people are always there. And then I started meeting new people. AI Francine, for one. But there's many that I've met and go, wow, where have they been? But I think during those bad times, it brings out good things, almost always. You know, I saw this Mount St. Helens blew up and just covered the earth with muck and many feet deep and just looked horrible. They went back 7 months later, and there's a little plant coming through the middle of that muck. In other words, it's coming back. It never gave up. That's Ash Mufara. He's that plant that just pops through the worst possible time, and there he is. Now, like Mike said, during the time when we didn't know what it was, I was upset. I was mad because I'm thinking, here's a guy trying to do unbelievable things for so many people around the world. And you always have that group, that nasty group, but they've been there forever, just different names through history. These nasty people that just make chaos have always been there. They just changed names. But he went through it. And because of that, I believe whoever and whatever we're doing in chapter 2 is going to blow us off the map. I mean, we're going to be so, and that was on purpose. If you look back, when we look back, you go, wow, thank God that happened, or we wouldn't have had this or that or whatever. And I've learned that in unpassed since I've been here. When I think there's a problem that's out of my control, the first thing I do is go to everybody at the best I can and let them know everything's okay. And everybody does that. It's not just me. And when you do that, because people are looking around, how is so-and-so reacting? How is Bob acting? How is Mike, Engineer Mike Ellis? Where'd they go? Did they disappear? Are they down and out? Oh my God, is the sky falling? And the fact was, which made me really happy, is the worse it got, the more people pushed their way to the top. And I think that's very powerful. I think that's the difference between a company and our company. It's that drive and that power as a team of people to go and get what we want to get. And if you focus on where you want to go, no matter what happens, you have no time to spend thinking about what happened and why did it happen and, oh my God, what am I going to do? No. As long as the head of this ship is alive and well, and he is, and he didn't quit, it's not that hard to walk with him. He's there. He's not even go anywhere. And I think, I believe from watching since June, I feel good. Now, in any other company, now remember, this garbage started over a year ago, getting a nasty letter from you know who, and they thought, oh, we're done. It never got any better. The news got worse. It got worse and worse and worse and worse. But what happened out of all that? Some people saw Ash or who he is. I said to him one time, and I mean this, the biggest marketing thing in the world that we could have is him. People are here because of him, not because of the Burj Khalifa. People are here because of him, not because of a train station. That's why we're here. It was us sharing who he was, and we did it over and over and over and over. And look what happened. We have 1 million people. What do you think is going to happen when we open, when we have this rebirth, and the things that went bad don't? It's over. It's over. That's the 2% we have to do. And like Mike said, we need to focus on where we're going, because if you focus today, it's temporary. So is your focus. If you have a temporary focus, you'll never get anywhere. So the bad times are temporary. Why would you focus on something temporary? Bad things happen. Okay, this sucks. I'm going to look at what I can do next. Okay, that sucks. I'm going to look at what I can do next. Oh, wait a minute. A lot of stuff sucks. I'm going for, and the more it happens, the more we drive forward. And that's what he's doing. So the little bit we have to do, and I'm really proud to say most everybody's doing it. There's some bad apples out there, blah, blah, blah. I don't care about them. I don't care about them. The light is always stronger than the dark. You never heard of a dark switch. You've heard of a light switch. Dark can't run away fast enough when you turn the light on. It can't disappear fast enough. It doesn't like the light. So as long as we shine the light that Ash first started, he handed a torch to 800,000 of us, or however many there is. Take the torch, be proud, walk forward. And Jim, when he says, okay, guys, this is what I want you to do it. We're here. We're live. Go. We need to be ready. And that's what I believe is going to happen. Anyway, that's all I have.
Wow. 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 Thank you, Brother Marty. Thank you. Ash is always present, you said. And that's true. He's probably watching us, like you say. Yeah, he's always present. Ash is everywhere. He knows everything that is happening in this company. Nothing can hide from him. He's the owner. He's the founder. He's the CEO. You said bad times bring good things. You know, despite all the stress that we went through, everything, guess what happens? Ash Mufara opened a bigger door, a wider door. Every time he comes into a block, something blocks him, an obstruction of some sort. Guess what? He opens a wider door. He finds the world's best experts who are aligned with him, what he wants to do. That's the result of what happened when the other folks did what they did for us. You know, as long as he's here, you say, as long as he's here, I'm with him. And he's here. He's not going to quit. He's not going to quit. I'm going to do it or die. That's amazing. Thank you, Brother Marty. Sister Jeanne, where's Jeanne? Jeanne Alleva. Jeanne, when we wrote this topic up, I was very interested in finding out what your own holiday wishes and reflections would be. So over to you. And then I will call on Brother Collins. Collins is going to come after you. So Collins, get your thoughts together. Sister Jeanne, over to you.
Well, thank you, Bob. I just want to say Merry Christmas to all. Happy holidays to everyone in whatever way you celebrate. And I want to take this moment to share and express my gratitude to God for keeping Bob Takusi with us. It's hard to express, but I'm so grateful, so grateful. I think after everything that we've been through the last 7 months or so, I thought, how perfect is it that today is the winter solstice, the time where the sun stands still, where it pauses, a time for silence at the place of greatest darkness in the year, the point at which nights will become shorter and days longer. We are moving out of that dark period and into a time when those brighter days will slowly grow, slowly lengthen, and from that new life can emerge. It's very, very profound and I think very timely. And very recently I posted, not related to this, but I posted on my Facebook a quote by the philosopher Albert Camus, and it said, and I quote, "In the midst of winter, I found there was within me an invincible summer, and that makes me happy, for it says that no matter how hard the world pushes against me, within me there's something stronger, something better pushing right back." And I thought that was just so perfect for what we have been through this past year and throughout the journey of OnPassive. We're coming from a place of darkness where the world is coming at us. It's attacking our beloved brother and CEO relentlessly. And we know that we are going to be emerging, because we have kept the faith, emerging into these days that are where this brighter and brighter light is going to shine as we move ahead. So my deepest and most heartfelt gratitude goes out to Ash and his team, his family. I know we say it all the time, but the gratitude must be shared. It must be shared. Everyone here who has strengthened and relit the flame within me. That's what we're doing. We're lighting and relighting our flames within each other. And when our light flickers and dims, we have moments of weakness or fatigue, or things happen in our lives. We know that this family, this community around the world is going to relight our candle, and we know we can depend on that. And that comes because Ash first lit he just reignited that flame that was always within us, and now we are taking, when he is at his potentially his weakest point, right, where he's just been beaten down, we are taking that torch and we are lifting that burden off of him to take it upon ourselves to light each other's flames. And it's an ongoing thing. It's a day-to-day thing. It never stops, and we are never going to stop. And so together we are going to shine so brightly that the world is going to see our example, and it's going to take the flame and it's going to start lighting, because people want this. People have been crying for this and have been told by the world that it was not possible, that it was a pipe dream, that, you're foolish to think this way. That's not, it's a dog eat dog world, and buckle up and just, roll with it. But we know, because we have created something different, we know it can be different. We're going to be the example, and we have Ash Mufar to thank for that. So let's all keep lighting each other's candles, and Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas to you, my sister. Jeanne, thank you. Yep. Very timely, the solar solstice. I knew you were going to talk about that. Yeah. Longer and brighter days ahead. Longer, brighter days ahead, she says. The 21st, today, the 21st, is a very significant day. If you follow those kinds of thoughts. She says that we're going to light and relight our flames. Let us light and relight each other's flames. So we ignite each other. Ignite that thing inside us, inside each other. Remember, Mr. Ash is the one who lit the first candle, and then we use that one candle to light up 1.4 plus candles, right? So we keep doing that, and hopefully any moment from now, our founder, Mr. Ash, is going to come like we're all expecting and give us what we've been waiting for. I'm going to call on my brother Collins to come and tell us what his own thoughts are, his own holiday wishes, and his reflections throughout the year. And then Sister Francine is going to put a brief summary again for us, and then we'll proceed. Collins, over to you, brother.
Thank you, my brother Bob. I just want to greet everyone here. Merry Christmas. Then we're getting into New Year, and we just have to be excited. They said in everything we have to rejoice, give thanks to God. Just for the fact that we are alive is important. And last week on Wednesday, I made a statement and I was thinking about it. I reflect on it. And, it hit me after I make that statement right deep in my own heart. I said, Ash is building his dream so that all of us can fulfill our dreams. He is building. Without his dream, we can never fulfill our dreams. There is no way you can fulfill that dream except you are in it. Because there are many people who will come. Sometimes we, founding member, we think we are entitled. But when we will see the life of those who will come after us, when we will see their life change, there are times that we'll question ourselves. And you will be looking at them, talking about their testimonies, giving things. telling them how this company have changed their lives, most of us will be amazed because they receive it deep down in their heart because they were looking for something like this. Some of us, maybe we've not realized where we are and the type of privilege we have when we join this company. But others will really look at it. They will look at the value within short possible time, and they will change their life immensely. That will shock some of us who think we are founding members. Like to those who always like criticize or bad-mouthing the company, bad news for you. You will be the one to go to those people who will come and tell them, how did you change your lives? And they will tell you it was a company like this, company ABC. You will be even ashamed to tell them, I was there insulting this company. So the reflection I'm looking at now is about the journey, the two sides, you know, the side from the company, how far we have come, you know, from Go founder to O founders to OES, and now we're moving to the next phase, the phase that is much better than where we are now. Some people think Mr. Ash is sleeping, but he is doing it because that is how transformation is. Things must change. Things must happen for us to move. Like my mom said, if you have something in your hand, nothing can come. But when you drop it down, then you can grab something. Thank God that things happen so that Mr. Ash Mofara can see far and change things. And everything that is happening for a reason. Everything happened for a reason. And sometimes we have to rejoice when bad things happen to you. Bad things will never happen to bad people. It always happens to good people. You know, bad things will always happen to good people, those who really want to do good. That is when you will have the worst attack. If you want to do evil, you never have any attack. But those who really want to do good, they are always attacked. Because that is how the world is. But you know what, like Marty said, good always prevail over evil. It takes long, but it always prevail. When I look at my own journey, what have I learned? I've learned to be patient. I've learned to be resilient. I know there are things that will happen in this company we find ourselves in. And I've had that belief, that faith, that hope that better days lies ahead. No matter the tribulation, no matter the turbulence, things will happen in its own time, not our own time. There are people who think they can say something to twist the arm of Mr. Ash Mofara. You know, sometimes when they say something, people think they are smart. You think when you go out and you insult, you can twist the hand of technology to just come out. You say, you know what, we insulted him and he pushes out. It doesn't work that way. Your insult means nothing. Whether you are a founder or what, it means nothing because, to be honest with you, Ash doesn't need us. I always said it. Ash doesn't need founding member. He can go on his own and become the world richest man. A software development company will never bring in founding member. Go and look at their history. Microsoft didn't do it. There is no founding. It's family business. You know, most of those major companies never done it. Elon Musk is on his own because he knows that why should I bring you people to come and share in the millions and billions that I will bring in? But the heart of this company is about humanity. Mr. Ash Mofara is not interested in money in his pocket. It's about humanity. That's the reason why he built this company. Take humanity out of it. The company will just be like a normal IT company that grows and makes billions and billions and billions for one man. So when we look at it, he deserves our respect and our support. You know, you respect somebody who wants to bless you instead of pushing talks, because at the end of the day, how much did you even put in? Ask yourself, if we are sincere to ourselves, the money that you put into OnPassive, will that money make you richer or poorer? If that money lost, there are people who put a lot, 50,000, 60,000. I've heard a lot of stories yesterday. I was sharing with my brother Alleva. They lost everything. They robbed Peter to paper and disappear of 50, 60,000. These people who have stolen your money, they are still working alive, no jail, nothing. And they'll create, change name, come back again and still rip you off. But you have a CEO that you've seen, you work. The founding member position is not that, it's not, we are not customers, like Marty said. We are founding members. What is founding members? calm so that I can work with you. Let us do it together. Miss I said, I'm not doing it alone. I want people to come. Though I am doing it, but I want people just to be there with me to understand what I am doing. And then after that, you become first customers and then you own a business. But people treat themselves as if they are entitled. I've put A, now I need B. Then you need to go and look for that type of business, the shiny object that will give you the B, and it is not there. There is nothing out there. Put it, they'll rip you off. We are in a better place. And we just have to be grateful to find ourselves in this position. Because there are people who will come after us and said, I wish I was there from the beginning. They never saw it. But they will say, I wish I had a position like you. Something that you are ungrateful for, there are people who will be very, very, very grateful to have it. This is the position we find ourselves. We shouldn't take it lightly. And to those who are still like feeling down, there is no reason for you to be down, because if you want to look at your situation, that you are in a worse situation, turn and look at your neighbor. When you have bananas in your hand, you said, this is the last banana, God, you are cursing God. Look at those who are waiting for the peelings to come down, for them to pick it. If you said you are really sick, look at the person, they are taking the person to mortuary. Only a dead person doesn't have future, it's finished. When you are sick, look at somebody who is worse than you and be grateful to God for the air you breathe. My brother, thank you very much, Bob.
Wow, wow, wow. Preach it, brother. Preach it, brother. Beautiful. Ash Mufara is building his dream so we can fulfill ours. Ash is building his dreams. Somebody is building a dream. His dream. He could do it all by himself. He doesn't need us, he says, and it's true. Mr. Ash does not need us. But he's doing it because he has a why. There's a why behind why he's doing that. So let us all imagine, let me use this term. I know it's a Jeanne Alleva term. Imagine 50 years from now, after everything has done, when we are gone, we are long gone. Imagine the impact of our decisions that we've made, being part of this global family. Our children and our children's children, they will not cease to sing our praises for the decisions that we made. You know, Collins made me remember my late brother Charles. He had this thing. I'm not going to do justice to what he said, but he said that there will be a day where those who are doubting us or those who are criticizing us, there's going to be a day where they will be ashamed. In fact, they will be ashamed to let their family or their children know that they had an idea about this company. I'm not putting it the way he put it, but it's going to be like their children will want to kill them. Like, Dad, Mom, you knew about this? You knew about this? So they're going to be ashamed. They will not say they knew about this company. You know? Yeah, bad things happen to good people like us. He is challenging the status quo. When you challenge the status quo, everything comes to you from all angles. But he's a tough guy. He's going to do it or die, he says. Sister Francine, can you please summarize what we've heard from Brother Marty, Jeanne, and Collins? Thank you. And then we're going to mix it up with some Dr. Mix coming up. To you.
Oui, alors tout le monde a souhaité de joyeuses fêtes de Noël et de fêtes de fin d'année. Bonne fête. Donc, Marty DeGarmo nous a entraînés dans la crise et beaucoup de choses se passent en général lorsque nous sommes en crise. Donc, il a refait le parcours de On Passive depuis le mois de juin où nous sommes en difficulté et tant de choses qui se sont passées, comment lui-même il a lancé ce Shine the Light pour permettre de se focaliser sur les gens, expédier sa colère parce qu'il a été en colère par rapport à ce qui s'est passé. Et à partir de ce moment-là, il a pu observer combien tout le monde a grandi, combien il y a eu des choses qui se sont construites et consolidées. Donc, et à travers cette période aussi, il insiste sur la présence de notre PDG, même si on ne le voit pas avec nos yeux. Le PDG a toujours été dans l'ombre à travailler parce qu'il aime cette compagnie plus que nous tous. Nous ne pouvons pas aimer cette compagnie plus que le PDG qui l'a mise sur pied. Ce qui s'est passé, c'est que notre compagnie est devenue beaucoup plus forte et le capitaine étant resté à bord, il s'est senti bien. Et le désordre ne peut commencer maintenant. Moufaré, beaucoup de gens sont venus parce qu'ils ont vu la grandeur de la compagnie à travers le Burj Khalifa, à travers notre station de train à Dubaï, et ça a attiré des gens. Donc, H est toujours présent et c'est tout ce qui se passe dans la compagnie. Les mauvais temps apportent de bonnes choses et les meilleures portes s'ouvrent pendant ce temps-là. Jeanne Alleva a souhaité la bonne fête à tout le monde et elle est dans beaucoup de gratitude et nous a rappelé que nous sommes dans le solstice du soleil ou quelque chose comme ça. Nous sortons de la nuit, nous sommes en train de sortir de la nuit pour le jour et ce n'est pas une coïncidence hasardeuse. C'est très important que nous gardions cette image dans nos têtes parce que les lumières sont en train de s'allumer et chacun de nous, l'image qui est venue, nous tenons des bougies et nous devons donner notre lumière aux autres pour que nous continuions de briller. Cette solidarité-là, ne laissons jamais la flamme s'éteindre. Collins est revenu sur la réjouissance en toute chose. Nous devons savoir rendre grâce en toute situation. Et il dit que nous ne pouvons nous reposer que lorsque nous verrons toutes les vies que nous aurons pu reconstruire autour de nous parce que nous avons tenu bon et que nous sommes restés. Beaucoup sont partis et se sont désengagés, mais nous sommes restés et on pense que le voyage aura été des deux côtés, celui de la compagnie et celui des fondateurs. La compagnie a tergiversé, mais elle est restée. Beaucoup de fondateurs se sont découragés, mais petit à petit reviendront et ceux qui ont quitté le bateau auront des regrets. Beaucoup de regrets viendront. Donc, nous savons que les choses sont sur le bon chemin et nous devons du respect à notre PDG pour son humanité parce que c'est sa compagnie. Il n'était pas obligé de la partager avec qui que ce soit. Donc, beaucoup reviendront avec des regrets pour se dire pourquoi nous avons fait cela. Merci beaucoup, Takusi.
Merci, Marcel, merci. So we go to Dr. Ivy Mix, and then we're going to go to Mr. Peter Rogers after that, and then Marcien. So Dr. Mix, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Please give us your holiday wishes and reflections. I know you're going to blow us up. Over to you.
Yeah, I wish, but I just want to say thank you for the opportunity to be here, and I'm really, really happy to be here. And for my holiday wishes and reflections, it will be full of thanksgiving and respect and honor to these great people on the panel. I would not like to mention names, but I do want to say thank you to Chris and Marty that you've held this fort. You've sharpened our belief. We would not do you well if we don't mention you every day. For me, I know where you stand in my heart, and I know you stand tall in the hearts of many people. And we just want to say thank you. And I say thank you on behalf of everybody because you're exceptional. Let me tell you something. Your belief in Ash is scary. It's scary to the point of how when some people do not believe in what we are doing, when they look at how you're operating, when they look at how we're operating, they get scared. They said, no, these people must know something that we do not know. And what they know that we do not know is the faith and the love in Ash. We believe in him. And that power that you're carrying along, we just want to say we are grateful. I'm also grateful for these great men in this panel and this talk. In Africa, we call the men our kings, and you are kings forever. king, whatever you come from. You are kings in our hearts. You behave with such dignity, and the ladies as well. We are the queens of Ompasi forever. We get our strength from the men, and I am very joyful in this season just to say thank you and to uplift us, because Ompasi is the radical inclusion of everybody. Totally radical inclusion. It's absolute friendship. Unpassive is homely. Homely is the old word for friendly. When they say somebody is homely, feels like home. When we come here, it's not only friendship, we feel like home. It is creamy, it is sweet, it is sweet, it is nice, delicious to be here. And we always want everybody to experience that. And today, I will take off a small inspiration of what Colin said as we are talking about family. I'll just interject this small story in my family to boost up what he said. It just came to my mind. One day my husband came home and he was just like, yeah, just in a certain state. Then I said, oh, he said, oh, something like, oh, don't you see what I'm doing? You don't care, or something like that. Then I said, oh, did I make the soup too hot? Did I do, I was just joking. Then he said, oh, I've been coming home late, but you don't seem to say anything. Then I said, come on, sit down. Let me ask you something. When you go to work, all the money, who does it come to? It comes to me. I said, when you are working long hours, I know I'm getting more money. Are you getting me? There's no reason for me to panic. I said, when you're working long hours, I know it's because you care about the family. I don't even have, and that settled his heart. He said, you think so well of me. That is where we are. We are thinking so well of Ash, whether we see him or not. It's like my husband. You can stay 20 hours as long as I know that you are doing it for us. I'm telling you, it's 10 years ago, and he has never said anything about that anymore. You see? So like Collins is saying, Ash is doing it for us. We are holding the fort for him. I was holding the fort in the house for him when he was at work. So it's the same thing that we have now. There is nothing going on that we should be worried about. We should be like the woman who is in the house, settled. So that is what we are going to take from the whole of this year, is above resilience. What we are taking is doing all for me. Why should I be fretting? So we're not going to fret, we're not going to worry. Another point I want to make is about us. Every level of your life would require a different one. Next year, we're going into big things. You cannot go into next year as you are now. You have to upgrade your heart, upgrade your mind, be inspired by you, celebrate yourself. Make yourself like you know that you're going to get into big things. This is not the time for you to be, you have to be preparing for your next big thing. You're very special. Stand in a place and tell yourself that you're going to be the biggest difference in Unpassive. Just showed us that he's already the biggest difference. Let us show ourselves and everybody else that we are going to be the biggest difference in Unpassive. You know, there are a lot of people in the world, there will be a lot of people in your space, but let us have the example of the fly. When the fly is in the room with you, a fly could be in a room with 20 people. I'm telling you, that fly is moving at a higher speed than everybody in that room. That's the reason why you want to kill them. You can't kill them. The level at which they are moving is faster than the human. You could be in a room with 200 people. The level of your mind, the level of where you are going, the level of who you are is higher than them. Don't be pulled back by them. That's why the fly doesn't care. It knows that you cannot match up to his speed. Vibrate higher. Let us go in a space of where we know that it's already done. This debate about whether it's going to happen or not is in a room with people who are not moving faster. Let us be the ones that are moving faster. Let us be the ones that is flying. You cannot catch us. You cannot catch us with that fly swap. You cannot come and say it's too late. Let us be the ones that is happy that we have closed the year well. Let us tell ourselves that we close the year well, and next year is a year for celebration. Thank you very much.
Wow, I'm trying to write notes. You are so fast. Oh my God, Dr. Mix, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. You started by telling us that you are grateful to us, to everyone. You are grateful and joyful. You said unpassive is the radical inclusion of everybody. Absolute friendship. We talked about resilience, and Mr. Ash doing it all for all of us. We should upgrade our lives to get ready, to prepare for this next wonderful phase. Upgrade. You have to be ready to receive, right? So you have to upgrade yourself, upgrade your heart, upgrade your mind, your soul, your spirit, and your will. Let's now hear from our brother, Peter Rogers. Peter, it's nice to see you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Bob. Wow, I've said this before, and thank you for inviting me on this panel. I mean, I'm overwhelmed by all the speakers here, and I hope I can perform as well as what some of you guys have come out and said, and ladies. First of all, I want to really, wish everybody a happy Christmas, and obviously a new year that's going to be coming. And I know we are going to enjoy the new year. And if Ash is listening, happy new year to you and your family, and a big happy new year and Christmas as well to the guys, the team that's helping you obviously build this fantastic business of OnPassive. And I want to talk about what Narelle was saying earlier on about people have issues in their life, and they have to have these. Everybody's got issues, and they have these issues over the journey of their life, and they have to work these issues with with their job, or you're working. It's your mind is working, your emotions are working all the time. As you know, I mean, I've been involved with OnPassive now from the beginning, really. When Ash lit that candle, my first candle, passed that candle on, and we shared that candle on to other people, and and that's why the majority of us are here now. But and Ash is obviously, we don't know the full story. We've been, as I said, we've been involved here for a long time. We've seen a lot of the story, but we don't know all the details of what's happened. But going like with your own personal life as well, like a lot of I've been here 6 years, and I've been through a divorce in that 6 years, which is a complete shock to me when it happened. As you know, recently I had diagnosed with a very serious illness, and I'm getting over that now as well. But you're fighting it on two fronts. You're trying to build your life, you're trying to have a successful life, and you're trying to be positive on this journey, going through this journey. And then obviously you're involved in a business like OnPassive, and Ash is going through this journey as well. He's fighting the fight as well. So as an individual, you have to be within the business. You've got to be true to the business. You've got to, this business is what you want, and you have to, it's part of your life. It's part of the journey of your life, and you work it together and you work it through. And I know at the end, Ash is going to come up trumps. It's going to be sooner than we think, and I think we're going to be, we're going to be really excited. But it's not about us as well. It's about helping other people, which we're all here to do. We all want to help other people, and I can't really say no more than that. I'm not a public speaker like some of you guys are, and I just feel, you know, what you've all said today is how I feel. That's what I want to say. You lot say it a lot better than me. So I appreciate you obviously inviting me, and it's great to be here. I know we've got a great future, and we're going to be, you know, we are a great team together. And so, you know, I just hope I just given a little bit about the journey and going on and being involved in it, and you know, fight the fight. You know, you do have emotions with your own life and what's going on with, you know, with on passive. Just trim those emotions to be the right mindset. Then, like Mike was saying about having the right mindset, and just go at it. You know, like with me, I'm like a dog with a bone. You know, I know what I want. I'm aiming for what I want. I've got goals, and I'm just chewing that bone, and I'm going to chew it and chew it and chew it until I achieve what I need. And that's the way everybody should really be. So, and that's all I can really say. I'll pass it back to Bob. Thank you, Bob.
Thank you, Pete. Thank you, thank you. And Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you too. Yes, what I gather, you said we should be within the business, be within it's a part of the journey of your life. So you have to stay within it. Keep in touch, make sure you know exactly what is happening. And he makes one final strong statement. At the end, Ash will come out strong for us, all of us. I believe so strongly. That's just imminent. It's about time when we don't know, but it's all the signs and smells and everything, the rumble, everything is telling us that it's very imminent. Let's go to the great state of Texas, where everything is big. The city of Houston, Texas. Marcienne, over to you, my sister.
Thank you, Uncle Bob. Good morning, everyone. What a pleasant and it's nice day. It's true. I just want to wish Merry Christmas to everybody here in H-Town. H means Houston. So we are happy and we are here. Wow, talking about a journey, a gift, and reflection. I'm going to start by the journey. And I just want everybody to realize that if you don't have any agenda, you don't have any plan, you don't have a journey. And I believe that we all have one of these. We have a plans. We have an agenda. We have something that we believe on. So we have a journey. And our journey has been the one that we have together here. For me, it's been like 4 years going to 5. I've been in this journey. And I am very grateful, but I'm not going to be so much thankful without, again, saying that I will always remember a sister who brought me in this journey. And for me, that was a gift of lifetime, a Christmas holiday gift that I will ever, all my life, from day one, keep remembering. So it's just like somebody is talking. Can you guys meet Serge? Thank you. 4 years ago, I have this gift. When she unfolded the gift and give it to me, she make it so beautifully. I didn't know what was inside. But the continue of the gift, today I realized that was more powerful than a jewelry or the gold or anything that somebody will buy from the store and give you for holiday Christmas. It's 1 year ago that we set her to be an angel for us now. And her birthday was going to be on the 25th of Christmas this year. So for me, that's what I say. This is the perfect gift that I will never in my lifetime forget about it, because all of it turn around Christmas holiday time. 1 year ago, she now an angel that is giving gift to everybody around the world. And in 4 days from now on, or 2 days, was going to be her birthday on this earth. Her name was Mari Takusinjowo. I will always remember her. That's the person who gave me the gift of lifetime. What I'm talking about today, this company that I am in. And I will keep lighting that candle so that other people will see that gift in me, and I will keep sharing the gift, because when she gave me, she told me, I know you love to help people. I have something for you. And I believe that this is exactly what she would have wanted me to do. that I'm doing now. And this is the way she would love me to unfold her gift. So I'm opening it every day, pieces by pieces. And sometimes I go to one corner of the gift and I realize that there were a lot of goods inside. So my gift that she gave to me is not a one-day gift. It's a lifetime gift, generation to come. I will keep unfolding them bit by bit, little by little, and I know it will never finish. And that's exactly what our CEO is doing for us. He planted the seed of this gift. He gave it to each of us that we were willing to take. Our obligation is to go out and give to other people. And I wrote today in life, Chris and Maggie life, I said, be careful of the people that did not have any plans or any goal. They will drag you with them because they have nothing to lose. They don't even know where they stand. And they will keep telling you, why are you in? You know why you are in. This is your business. This is your opportunity. This is your life. Nobody else should tell you otherwise because you know why. You have your why. It's your gift. And when you open it, depending on how you open it, you see what you see. And if you don't see nothing, it means you have not opened your eye very well because this gift is given to us by a great man, our CEO, and he will not, in the mind of the person that he is, give you a gift that there will be empty box. Look at the thoughts inside that gift. And I am so grateful that I got that gift. I am so happy because I am here today because of that. And remember, family matter. Some of our sisters and brothers say here that it's not about the package that they bought and give it to you. It's about the family that they are around you. And today, I'm with my family. That's why every time I come to a webinar like this, I feel like I have to make sure that I'm with my family. I don't care how much I tire. I just came back from work. I have to drink a cup of coffee to make my eye clear because I'm in my family. This is my happiest place. I have to be here. This is the way we're supposed to be thinking. Why? Because the Father that is holding the house for us, that is paying the mortgage for us to live in the house, is working. And like my sister Ivy Miss said, let him go and work an extra overtime so that we don't have to be evicted from our home. He can work. Let him work and keep working. We want him to do that so that when we leave, we are not care if it is going to be short of water in the house or somebody is going to take us out of the house for any bill. He will give us the way because he's working for us. So happy holiday season to everyone. Merry Christmas. And let's keep the hope and let's keep living. Thank you.
Wow, wow. Thank you, Marcien. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, Ash said, the world will know your name. You know, in this instance where I've lost my siblings, thank you for remembering her. She was actually born on Christmas Day, my sister Marie, and she would have been 60 on Christmas Day this year. So, but our founder, Mr. Ash, has said that the world will know her name, and we're going to make sure the world does not forget them. You know, thank you so much, Marcien. Let's go to Sister Francine to just summarize what Dr. Ivy, Mix, Peter, and Marcien have just said, and they'll proceed. We will proceed with Engineer Mike. So you get ready. You're going to come after the translation from Sister Francine. Thank you.
Ouh, c'était très puissant, hein? Notre sœur Ivy Mix nous a amené dans quelque chose de très, très puissant. Elle a exprimé sa gratitude particulièrement à nos deux frères Marty et Chris pour leur soutien et ainsi qu'à toute l'équipe, à tous ceux qui sont ici à l'écran. Elle a exprimé une grande gratitude et elle nous incite à continuer ainsi. Elle nous a dit ceci qui est très puissant aussi, très pertinent. comment H est en train de travailler et nous n'avons pas besoin de nous inquiéter parce qu'il travaille pour nous. Il travaille pour nous, il n'y a pas de quoi s'inquiéter, tel un homme qui va travailler, et particulièrement son époux, qu'elle n'a pas pu questionner il y a une dizaine d'années, et il était inquiet. Et alors, elle lui a dit, je ne peux m'inquiéter parce que je sais que tout ce que tu fais là-bas, c'est pour la famille, c'est pour nous, donc je suis tranquille. C'est l'attitude à adopter tout de suite pour notre PDG qui travaille dans l'ombre pour nous. Et nous devons être résilients. Nous ne devons pas laisser l'inquiétude nous prendre parce que nous avons un état d'esprit de gagnant. Très important. Ayons des vibrations hautes. Élevons notre esprit au-dessus de la mêlée, car nos débats doivent prendre de l'altitude pour que nous sachions que nous n'en sommes plus là. Nous regardons devant la phase qui vient devant nous. Peter Rogers aussi, après avoir souhaité les bonnes fêtes à tout le monde, Peter Rogers nous a dit que tout le monde traverse des hauts et des bas et que pour lui, il pense que H va revenir vers nous avec quelque chose de consistant et que nous devons garder nos cœurs ouverts et nos vies vont changer. Ensuite, il y a Martienne et Mabou qui nous a rappelé que nous devons avoir notre vision sur un objectif avec un plan et nous devons nous engager dans notre voyage. Donc, qu'est-ce que nous allons faire? Elle est revenue sur sa sœur qui l'a introduite à une passive qui aurait dû fêter ses 60 ans prochainement et elle dit que c'est son plus beau cadeau de Noël. C'est cette personne-là qui lui a fait ce cadeau en lui offrant une passive et qu'elle restera toujours dans nos cœurs parce que elle est un ange maintenant qui fait des cadeaux autour du monde. Donc, elle gardera sa bougie allumée. Rappelez-vous, on a parlé de la bougie que H a passée à tout le monde il y a quelque temps. Et nous revenons toujours sur ce symbole de bougie. Elle dit qu'elle va maintenir sa bougie allumée. Elle n'a pas à s'éteindre. H a semé la même graine en chacun de nous. Et faisons attention aux oiseaux de mauvais augure qui parlent dans nos oreilles et qui risqueraient de nous distraire et de nous éloigner de notre business. Donc, beaucoup de gratitude, beaucoup de bonheur et nous formons une grande famille maintenant et c'est la place où nous devons être. Merci beaucoup. Bob.
Merci, Marcel. Merci beaucoup. Engineer Mike, so come on down. Give us your own holiday wishes and reflections all the way from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Hey, Uncle Bob. Wow. How can you put me to come when all this powerful house in Passive has already come? So please, I just want to wish you, this is holiday season. Happy holiday. Merry Christmas to the people who celebrate Christmas. It is coming, and this is the season. So I want to do this in a very different way, Uncle Bob. I want to start by, I have two quotes that I go with when it concerns wishes, right? And the one is the one that we had for Sunday the 15th of December, which was the one that our big brother here, our brother and friend Collins brought to us. He said the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of dreams. And that quote was written by the niece of the former head of state in the United States, Franklin Roosevelt, and her name was Eleanor Roosevelt. This quote really emphasizes the importance of believing in your wishes, right, and the dreams, which is the pathway of achieving them. The second one that I want to talk about is another quote by Walt Disney that says, "If you can dream it, you can do it." This is a very powerful reminder to tell you that your dreams or your wishes can be transformed to reality through determination and effort, which is very true. Now, there is one code that I go with reflection, and that code was by our big philosopher Socrates, right? It says the unexamined life is not worth living. The unexamined life is not worth living. This is a very classic code that is necessary for your own self-reflection when you sit down and for a meaningful existence, right? Now, this is this. I just want to say again, Uncle Bob, thank you very much. We watched you on the 16th of December when you came out with Marty and Chris to really explain to us what has been going on with you, and clarify people who thought you were the person that is gone. We thank you for that clarification as well, because we are one big family. We have to have all of this. Now, holiday season also is a time of reflection, it's a time of gratitude, and it's also a time to connect with loved ones all around the globe. It also provides an opportunity to express heartfelt wishes and sentiments, right? That can uplift spirit and strengthen relationships. Now, also, holiday wishes are not just mere, just you just say it, the word of mouth. They are not just greetings, right? They are feelings, sentiment, expression of joy, appreciation of everything that has been happening in your life and in your well-being and your surrounding. So with the end, we just want to first thank you, Uncle Bob, the Tech Pro brothers, Vincent, Collins, and Uncle Oliver for putting up this for 1 year. We'll be here. This is the end of it for this year. We've been here every day, come up, bring up our views, you people, bring up topic, and we enlighten people who to understand how this all about our company, our CEO, and all of this, where we came right down rock bottom and we are back again on top. So this holidays period, let all of us reflect in those goodness, reflect about the things that our CEO have done for us right up to this level, creating this wonderful business for us, bringing us together as a family, which is that power that nobody can take from us on Pacidians. Here we are here. Narelle is 3 o'clock. Collins, I don't know. Collins should be, I think, whether it's 7 o'clock or how many o'clock there in UK. Other people are, in the different places in the US, and all of us are interconnected. Sorry, here. Mama Francine too should be in that funny time zone, 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening. But all of us are being united here to talk about one person, to talk about one opportunity, and to talk about that opportunity that Mama said is just telling you people she's coming from work, but she's here. Now, all of us are just sitting here, expressing our joy and gratitude to somebody who created this environment for us all to come together and be here. Ivanisa has said it, Jeanne has said it, our brother Mike Ellis, Collins himself, our big brother Marty DeGarmo, Chris Johnson, all of these speakers, they've spoke everything that we have to understand Mama Sien, right? So just being in this family alone is a lot. This is our own gift, right? It is the gift that Mr. Mufara brought us together. That is the biggest gift that nobody can take from us, which is family. So, Uncle Bob, whereas we go into 2025, good things are coming in front. Like we know, when our CEO comes, he will direct us to the next step of our business. So I'm just pleading with all of us. Let's still stay focused. Let's stay together as we have always been. Let's be our brothers' keepers, and let's our eyes be on that mission and vision of our CEO. And let's rock 2025 together with all energy. Let's get a break this holidays period. Get that break. Get that exhaustion and everything so that we will rejuvenate when we come 2025. And I wish all of you people a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Love you all. Thank you, Uncle Bob. That's all I have for today.
Thank you, Jeanne. Mike. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well said. You said holiday wishes are feelings of sentiments, expressions of joy. Let all of us reflect on the things our CEO has done for us. That was beautifully said, man. Let us all reflect on the things our CEO has done for us. You know, I wrote something down here. I cannot see my handwriting, but that was beautiful, Michael. Thank you so much. I see Bruce's hand is up. Let's hear from Bruce, and then we'll go to brother Vincent. Bruce, did you want to say something?
You're muted, Bruce.
I forgot that. Thank you so much, Jeanne, for looking out for me. First of all, happy holidays to everyone, and I'm filled with love and enthusiasm for everyone. A lot of great things have been said today, and there are always great things that are said today. I started thinking to myself, even from the people that maybe you don't even know, and you don't think maybe they have a lot to say, there's pearls of wisdom. Congratulations, Dr. Ivy, because now she has more pearls of wisdom for it. But I don't want to talk long because I do get tired. But there was a story I heard a long time ago about a man in China. He had one son and one horse and a farm. And one day the villagers went to him and they said, "Why don't you get more help? It's so unfortunate." And he said, "I don't know if it's fortunate or unfortunate. I only know I have one son and one horse to take care of the farm." And then one day his son went out with the horse, and the horse ran off. And they said, "Isn't it unfortunate to lose your only horse?" And again he said, "I don't know if it's fortunate or unfortunate. I only know my son lost the horse." And another day went by, and the horse came back with the herd wild horses. And they came running up to him again and said, "My God, you're so fortunate. Your son came back, and now you're a wealthy man." And he smiled and he said, "I don't know if it's fortunate or unfortunate. I only know my son came back with a lot more horses, and now I'm wealthy." And so his son was breaking a horse one day, and his son fell off the horse and it shattered his leg and became a cripple. And again they said, "Isn't that unfortunate?" And again he answered the same way. Then a war broke out in China, and every able-bodied son was taken to the war with the risk of dying. And they came back to him and said, "Aren't you fortunate your son could not go back to war, and our sons may never come home?" And again they said, "I don't know if it's fortunate or unfortunate. I only know my son is crippled, and he has a lot of horses to take care of, and he's not going to war, and he will be alive." And they were so impressed, they wanted him to be the mayor. He goes on, but he looks at life as things that just happen in life. And everything that happens in life happens for divine reasons. We don't know what they are. I know Ash knows that everything he gets is divinely guided by the grace of God. I know that everything he says is from divine influence, and there's never a mistake. Even the hardship he went through and still goes through, he's still God's divine grace and guidance. So that comes to me about hope. And I really realize I don't really need hope as much as I need the commitment to believe and the commitment to believe and the trust in other human beings. My enthusiasm needs hope because that hope has to generate to people that have none. I don't believe you should waste time with people who have no hope. I think that you should always uplift the people no matter where they are, because even the most bitter people in the world can still deserve love, kindness, and compassion. I had a guru who said, nobody wants to be around somebody who's always negative. Nobody wants to be around somebody who's a drag. They'll always say, since he would say, even the best of news for those people who want to bring you down, even the best of news will still bring them down because they don't want to find the hope. But the thing is to be open to hope. And the thing about I'm passive is that I'm passive as Ellis is a movement. And that movement is one of love, compassion, upliftment for the entire world. We should always remember this is about uplifting everyone, all the people. Jesus is, the God of your understanding is Jesus, mine is not, but if it is, he wanted you to spread the gospel, the good news. And he also said that even beyond me, he will do greater things than me. And when it comes to us as a group, we have a mentality of the group conscience of passive that wants kindness, goodness, and compassion and love to spread around the world. I'm very grateful for what Ash has taught us. What he's taught us now is how you consolidate something that gets all messed up. You learn to consolidate and grow and grow and grow and always keep the belief and the faith and the trust in our leader. Because he has taught us to learn how to be patient. He has told us no matter what your mind says, believe that I believe. If you believe in me and you stay in this program and you get in this, you will win. I guarantee you will win. Just don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on others. Love everyone. Keep to others. Always have enthusiasm. Always spread things with joy, love, compassion, and laughter. This is a time of season for us to always have joy and laughter and love. Thank you, Bob.
Wonderful, Bruce. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Here are the things I got. Everybody will survive by the grace of God. He said that. Enthusiasm needs hope. Unpassive is a movement of love, compassion of the entire world. He's very grateful to our founder, Mr. Ash, and he's asking all of us to be patient, that all of us are going to win eventually. Let's go to our brother Vincent. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you so much. Vincent, over to you.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Brother Bob. So, hello everyone here. Hello. So, thanks to God for our brother Bob life. So, we thank God that today is with us. Everything went very well for him. So, thanks again, God, for this. Okay, so I would also like to say Merry Christmas to all of us, and those of us who also listen to us. Merry Christmas, and then wish you all the best for this festive time and also for the new year coming. So special thanks also to our CEO, Mr. Ash, and his family for everything he has done for us. I know most of us said it, so I also need to say also something. So I want to also take the opportunity to show my gratitude to every single person here in this panel, because we are many. I cannot mention you one by one, but I mean, it's all of us, all of us. Thank you very much for what you did for us, because anytime we need you for our webinar, you are there. We appreciate your commitment, your help, your love. Everything you did for us is a lot. So I cannot even mention it. So what I would say, my gratitude again for all of you, all of you. I know that it's not everyone is here today, but some of them are not here today. Same thing to all of you, even those who are not here today. Their way is, is for all of you, for your commitment, everything you did for us, your love, your help, everything. So we do appreciate that for the all this year. When we need you for webinar, every time you are here, I'm very, very grateful for everything you guys are doing and what we are doing. And then I know we will continue doing. Thank you. Big thanks for that as well. And God bless you all for this great dedication and this great job that we are doing together. So it's sure again that we are one family, we are big family. Anytime also you need us, we are also there to help. We are one family. So thanks God to put us together again for also the great job that we are working together. So today, well, I don't have much, so just to appreciate everyone for this journey because the journey is long. We're still working on it. I know there's some word like be patient. We have to be patient because I know for sure Mr. Ash is doing a great job. And then what he's doing in the background, even is when we are sitting in front of our computer, we see only the front, but we don't know the background, the job that the engineers, the IT guys are doing behind. When there is something wrong, what this guy will do, and then in the next few minutes the job is done and then we are happy, we are using the system as nothing happened. That's exactly the same thing that our CEO is doing. He's sitting in the background, he's doing the job. We can't see it, we don't know what he's doing. It's the same thing like when you see the front computer, we don't know what this guy are doing behind. So it's the same thing, exactly same thing that Mr. Ash is doing. So we should be patient and know he's doing that. He knows our problem. He knows that we are waiting for him to deliver the great job. So he knows our concern, he knows our problem. So he's working on that. So what we need a little bit patience. So we'll get there. We are not far to the end of the tunnel. So let's people know that Mr. Ash is aware. So not asking too much question, is aware of what is going on and what is coming. So please, let's again be patient a little bit and then we'll be all happy for the great job that is doing. So being a good job, like someone was saying, it's not easy to do good thing because good thing to do good or good thing take long to get there, but bad thing doesn't also last for long, and then it's easy to do bad thing as well. But good thing it take time and then it lasts also for long. So today, before to end, I think I will go very little technical, my very little advice, because I know 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, my brother Oliver was saying that people to change their password for the end of the year. We know scammers and the cyber crime activities, they are around and then they are looking to fish us. So I need to give also a little bit advice about that as well. But I ask people to use two-factor authentication because in some system people will see two-factor authentication. Some people will say multi-factor authentication. It's the same thing, but it's two names that people use it to call it. So if you see two-factor authentication or multi-factor authentication, it's the same thing. It's the same meaning, but there's two way people say it. So what this is for is to keep our personal data safe and also protect ourselves from cyber crime. So why this thing? We need that because for all our social media system, because I know some people complaining, oh, I've been attacked, my WhatsApp, my Facebook, my LinkedIn, all this. So the best way to protect, I don't say it's 100% accurate, but it's 99%. If you put the multi-factor authentication or two-factor authentication, it will protect all your social media, your system, every system that you use that you can it will protect you to be attacked because this is the time for this bad guy to attack people to get their money. So if we put that security system, you put your mobile phone, your telephone system there. So they will send you a code, like the same thing we use on passive when we start. So when you get the code, you use the code to second login and help you so that if not your device, no one can get it. So if you don't give that device also to someone, no one can use it to log into your system.
On that phone call, but if it does run a little bit past, I'll give you a ring right after I'm done with that.
Sorry about that. Vincent, unmute. I had to mute maybe.
Thank you. So if you don't give your mobile or your device to someone, no one can get your code and log into your system. So this is also a secure protection that you can use it to protect all your social media accounts, including even your some of your personal account, everything you're using over the internet or something like that. So protect that, use that. It's very simple to do it. Once you do that, you protect yourself from the bad guys. I know they are sitting around, they are looking to fish this end of the year. So be safe and trying to put this system to protect everyone. So again, I wish everyone a happy and Merry Christmas, and God bless all of us.
Thank you, my brother Vincent. Thank you. And now we'll go to the last of our OTECH Pro brothers, I call him the anchor, the anchor man, Brother Oliver. We're towards the end of the year. This is our last webinar before the next time we meet like this will be in the new year. So we are interested to know your own holiday wishes and reflections. I know you are going to end with "we are fine." So go ahead, brother.
Yeah, hi everybody. Happy Saturday and Merry Christmas. And I'm just very pleased. Let me add my voice with that of my brothers, the OTECH Pros, to thank everybody that they've been in this journey with us, join us in our webinars to, participate and contribute. So just want to say thank you all. And we are back in that year, end of the year, that we need to also give thanks to God, that God took us through this year. Some of us are they are not also here with us, they are with the Lord. And though they're in a better place, they took the first flight. So just want to thank everybody that we are now, as we are in this year. And then when I want to reflect about the year, I'll really talk a bit about our CEO, Mr. Ash. He inspires and empowers us each time he comes out and talk with words. When you listen to him, his words, do or die, get ready for the greatest shape of your life. He motivates us and he empowers us, and then persistent. He has that persistent personality in him that he doesn't give up, and success only comes to people who persist. I learned that from him also, and that is what that has really carried me on all through from the beginning until today. I always say we are fine. But then also be an IT person background, looking at the whole structure, how it's going to come out. Though we don't even know what is going to come out now, we don't know because we don't have any idea what is going on. But just want to say, as we keep talking about beliefs and faith and hope, we've come to the end of this year like this. We should keep believing and believe in your dream. We have something that Mr. Ash is working hard for our future and our generation. He has to come and give us something that, he's giving us a software development, a software AI company that you are part of it. We build software. This company builds software, AI software. Not any kind of company. I just want us to understand this. Not any kind of company. He is building an AI software company that is going to be the best on this planet Earth. He understands the market. He knows the market. He knows what the customer wants. Small-sized companies are going to enjoy. Medium-sized companies are going to enjoy. Large-sized companies are going to enjoy from it also. And we are part of it, and everybody is going to come under us. You don't need to hire any IT technician. You don't need to hire any human resource person. You don't need to hire any CPA. You don't need to hire any employees. You don't need to look for any building. All what you need is your laptop, and get the best of the laptop. Protect it, like my brother Vincent just said, protect it, because we are going to be vulnerable to the bad guys. So he has given that to us. He has given that to us. So this is what my take is for this year, end of this year. And I want to say thank you for everybody. We are getting into the 2025. It's going to be a year of gratitude. Thank you, and God bless.
Yes, sir. Thank you, my brother Oliver. Thank you. I like the line. You don't have to hire employees. You don't have to hire CPA. You don't have to. I mean, they're giving you a golden platter. That's what our founder, Mr. Ash, is giving us. You don't need to do commercials. You don't need to struggle. You don't need to pay insurance for your employees. As a matter of fact, what did Colin say? Ash Ufara is building his dreams so that we can live our dreams. And that is what, if you put the two together, then that makes sense, right? Let's hear from our sister, Mino. Mino, you go to close the round of sessions. So,
Thank
Mino.
you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So the journey ahead is filled with promise. As we continue to grow, innovate, and impact lives across the globe, we are blessed to be part of this huge movement. As we move forward into the new season and the new year, we hope that we can improve our own lives and become stronger. So in doing so, we can uplift others and improve lives of community and have a positive impact in the world. By improving ourselves, we strengthen our collective impact and create a ripple effect that reaches far and wide, touching hearts and changing lives. We are truly blessed to walk this path with such an extraordinary company, CEO, and family. The best is yet to come. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Thank you.
The best is yet to come, indeed. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come, guys. Let's hang in there. Now we'll go back to our round of closing. We'll go to Brother Mike Ellis. Anything, any word, sentence, or phrase, or anything that you want to add to what you said earlier, Brother Mike? Over to you.
We're at about 2 hours, Bob. I'll just throw something out there that people can throw around. And if you understand that, you understand if you think you don't have value, you do. And the phrase that I absolutely love, there is a quality with and in large numbers. It's a very, very simple concept. It's extremely powerful. And if you understand that, you're going to understand how valuable you are. And I'll leave it there, Bob. You guys can just toss that around in your mind for the next week or so. It's a big deal. That's it, Bob. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Let's go to Engineer Mike. I'm just going according to how I see my screen. Engineer Mike, a word, sentence, or phrase as we go into the new year.
Thank you, Uncle Bob. My word, sentence, or phrase for us as we are in the festive moment is that we should be safe. We should be thankful to God for everything that He has done to us through these years till now. And we should be thankful to our CEO for bringing us together united as a United Nations of ONPASSIVE. We want to say thank you to our tech teams and you people, the Tech Pro brothers. We want to appreciate you for all you do as well. Thank you very much, Bob.
Thank you, Engineer Mike. Sister Mino, a word, sentence, or phrase as we go into the new year.
Sure, yes. Please subscribe to our official channels, click the bell icon so that you get the most factual, updated information. Stay away from negativities, stay focused, and stay positive. Thank you.
Amen. Thank you. Mr. Peter Rogers, a word, sentence, or phrase to you, sir.
Be prepared, be ready, be positive. The journey is only just going to start. But it's going to be a big journey.
Indeed, indeed. Brother Chris Johnson from Michigan.
Well, since I'm the birthday guy, I want to start off by saying happy early birthday, Jesus. Thank you, God, for your son. Thank you, Mary, for your son. Thank you, Jesus, for making the sacrifices that put us here. Thank you, God, for putting me in a company with a family that wants to carry on what you originally came here for, peace and love for everybody. Merry Christmas and happy birthday, Jesus.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you, brother. Thank you so much. Sister Jeanne, Alleva, a word, sentence, or phrase as we go to the new year.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you all, OTECH pros. I just want to say, stay in a state of gratitude and know that brighter and brighter days are coming. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Brother Vincent, what sentence or phrase? I'm just calling as I see you on my screen. So
Merry
there's no order.
Christmas to all of us, and also God bless you all, because of I know the past few years we did a great job. So for appreciation, thanks God for everything we did, especially if we see our big brother Marty, Chris Johnson, brother Peter, sister Jeanne, Alleva, everyone. I mean, I can mention everyone for the great job you did. And then also you are always in the webinar. And when we invite you, Sister Marcian, Brother Mike, Ellis, my engineer Mike, Sister Avimis, everyone. So, Sister Francine, for coming to our webinar. I know you are always here. We always together. So we thank you for your dedication, for your great job. If we call you right now, say tomorrow we have webinar, we know you'll be here, and then we will do that together. So thank you very much. Thank you, and God bless you all for the great job that you've done for all this time, not only for this year, for all this time. And then I know for year coming, we thank you again for that. So thank you very much for your great job.
Thank you, brother. Marcian Hemabu, a word, sentence, or phrase as we go into the new year.
Yes, Uncle Bob. I just want to let everyone know that you yourself are a gift of yourself. So remember, you are your own gift, and value yourself. Never let anybody know that you don't value. And we have to thank Jesus that has come to the world to save all of us. Happy holiday season. Merry Christmas. We have a Christmas of every day given to us by Mr. Ash Mufara. Let us share it and keep going. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Dr. Ivy Mix, a word, sentence, or phrase.
Yeah, thank you so much. God says that we should be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it and have dominion. And that's the path of unpassive. And that was in Genesis. And in Revelation, he says that the earth helps the woman. So we just have to know that from the beginning to the end, if God has started it, he will finish it, and he would help us. So Merry Christmas. Thank you, Ash. Thank you, everybody. You have the help of the God himself. Thank you.
Thank you. Bruce, can you hear me? A word, sentence, or phrase from you as we end the year, Bruce.
Well, I hope that everyone keeps the spirit of Christmas, love, and compassion throughout every day of their lives, that we would be kind to each other, that we give to each other our time, our hearts, our distress, our fears, and our joys, and that all in all, unpassive is a forever movement that will last for time immemorial. So God bless us all. Let's have a wonderful holiday.
Thank you, Bruce. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Brother Oliver, a word, sentence, or phrase as we go into the new year.
Yeah, I just want to thank again everybody, and I wish everybody Merry Christmas, and say we should be careful out there. Yeah, though it's a week and days to come to celebration. We should celebrate. We should be careful and make sure we should not fall in the hands of bad guys. Like my brother Vincent said, please do your two-factor authentication, secure your system, secure your laptop, secure your phones, and all your gadgets, because the bad guys are out there because they know people are shopping. And be careful wherever you want to use your credit card or your debit card. Merry Christmas. Thank you. God bless.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Brother Collins, a word, sentence, or phrase.
Thank you. Just want to thank everyone, those who are watching and those who will watch later. You know, the year ahead, I think it will be great. You know, there's always great days ahead. You know, today is better than yesterday, and tomorrow will be better than today. So let us wait in anticipation and know that life is good for all of us. And let us stop listening to negativity. If you are a true perseverant, please stop listening to negative people because it will not help you in any way. Just try to be positive. Take this time to learn your business, know what to do. Because when the door will be open, honestly, you will not have the time. This is the time for you. Every day is an opportunity for you to learn your business. Instead to stay and complain without knowing anything, this is the time for you to know your business, especially those who are waiting the perseverant. Like I said, don't be surprised. Those who will come looking for this, they will come and do better than you, and you'll be shocked. Ask yourself, am I not a founding member? No, there is no guarantee as a founding member. Yes, you will be successful, but don't allow those who will come behind you to be more successful, because this is what they are looking for, though they have not seen it. Take this time to know your business. Kill complain. Know your business. Kill the word complain. Stop complaining. Ash is this, Ash is that. It's not. Yes, you are saying this, but if I ask you one or two things about the business you are in, trust me, there is nothing you can tell me because you don't know your business. Take it and learn it for now, because nobody here will help you. Thank you, bravo.
Thank you, my brother Collins. And there you go, guys. This is the end of the year 2024. This is the last time that we'll meet as the OTECH PROS roundtable with founders around the world. I just want to take this unique moment to really express our gratitude for you all. I know my brother Vincent has already said it, but we won't be here without you. Twice every month for the past 12 months, you've come out, you've joined us here, and we've given hope and optimism. We've shared it with the rest of our founding community. We've shared the information that we have, the most accurate information that we have, and that has kept us going. So I want to wish every single one of you a very, very prosperous New Year coming and a happy Merry Christmas. I know definitely there are brighter days ahead. It's just a matter of time. Let's just stay focused, stay steady. And our founder, Mr. Ash, like Bruce said, he got us covered. We're going to get there. Okay. So thank you guys. God bless you all. We'll see you in 2025. With that, bye for now.
Love you.
Thank you.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Thank you.
Happy holidays.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye all.
Okay, so
Bye,
you can stop the streaming now, Mino.
Actually, Collins is the
Oh,
host.
Bye,
Collins, okay,
everyone.
bye.
I will do that now.
Thank you.
Everyone. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Marty.
Thank you, Bruce.
Noel.